Greetings, brethren and sisters. Today is the 13th of November, and we are standing in front of the Jamaican Parliament building, Garden House, and we are here to protest the national identification system that they want to foist upon us as a people. This invasive system will want to not only know your demographics, but also your eye type, your blood type, your vein type. And this is what we are saying is very, very personal and invasive. To what ends are these parliamentarians bringing this upon our people? We are reminded by Revelation 13 that the mark of the beast is something that is coming. And when we look at this form of identification system, it is nothing short of the mark of the beast, the 666 that is talked about in Revelation. Now the cost of this system is $9 billion. But guess what? Jamaica, we don't even have the money. We are borrowing the money to pay for it. What this will do is to add to our GDP, and our nation will be that much poorer because we have to repay $9 billion. Now when we put that into monetary terms, we are looking at over $1 trillion extra repayment for the Jamaican people. That means your taxes will go up, number one. But the restrictive nature of this system is that they are saying if you don't buy into the system voluntarily, you will be fined and jailed for up to 5 years. You can be fined $100,000. Well, my brethren and sisters, the time has come when we have to rise up. Those who know better, do better. The Right Excellent Marcus Messiah Garvey taught us that we must stand and lift up ourselves for our own good, for our own benefit. The Right Excellent Paul Bogle reminded us, remember your color and cleave to it. And to get civil liberties, the Honorable Paul Bogle had to rise up in 1865 and create what is now known as the Morant Bay Rebellion. Well, we shall look at this time to know that we are heading for another rebellion where the people shall rise up, because injustices that are impacted upon the people on a daily basis is coming to a crescendo. In 1992, we had the anti-crime task force. And the anti-crime task force actually told the government at the time, to repair crime, you must repair people. It is people who cause crime. So the $1 trillion that you're trying to equip the police force with new cars, more weapons and all that is wasted. We need to look at the people. And this is why today, as we rise up to talk against this pernicious system of identification, we have England that has rejected the system. We have Australia that have rejected the system. And we have India have rejected the system. This pernicious system, very invasive of your own privacy. And guess what? The Constitution speaks about your privacy and your right to freedom of conscience. Chapter 3 of our Constitution. We go to the United Nations Declaration of Human Rights, Article 6. Speaks to you being a unique person. Freedom of conscience, freedom of thought, freedom of mind, freedom of association. And when the government now, who you voted for to protect your rights, is taking away those rights, it is time for civil protests and civil disobedience. And I am stopping short of the uprising because I think common sense must prevail. They have deliberated up to 1 a.m. Saturday morning And we are saying, you better deliberate and listen to the voice of the people. The voice of the people is the voice of God. And we know we are the righteous people. Rastafari was the first set of people that proclaimed peace and love every time. So as we stand here today talking about the national identification system that is about to be foisted upon us, we must, with a clear conscience, understand that the people's voice must be heard. Put it to the people, put it in the form of a referendum where the people will talk. But for the 63 of you to be empowered by the people to act on our behalf, to in turn tell us that we must accept it or go to jail, it is time, my brothers and sisters, that we must rise up and take a stand. Give thanks.